Hey y'all, welcome back.
Welcome back, my boo-boo babies. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Yes.
New week, new tea.
Where we kiki with you and you kiki with we.
So how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
Pretty good.
How is it? How was your weekend?
My weekend was chill. Nothing exciting happened.
No?
No, I watched hella football.
Okay. How were your thoughts?
I don't know what the fuck going on. There you go.
Have you started picking up on things?
I picked up on small things. First down.
Yeah.
End zone.
Oh my God.
Punt.
Yeah. Little things.
Yeah, small little details of the game that I didn't know before. Like, I never understood, why are they kicking the ball? But they do that. Sometimes they forfeit running it.
Yeah, kick return.
To kick it to get some points.
Yeah. Oh, no, you mean like instead of doing a touchdown?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She's learning. That's if it's just really hard. But you get like three chances to get it.
Yeah, you do.
So after that third time, it's usually just like, let's just kick it.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the...
Don't welcome me.
Okay.
I'm not that into it. Like, I don't have a team or none of that shit. But catch me at the Super Bowl. Every Super Bowl, I'm into it.
Yeah.
They got Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige,
performing.
Dr. Dre performed at the Super Bowl this year.
I'm not surprised because Jay-Z's doing the curation. Exactly. And we will be hosting a party.
We will be hosting the party. The girls will be working the Super Bowl. I'm excited about that because we always do a little Super Bowl thing.
We do. I feel like last year was the first year that we didn't. Was there something to do? Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't.
Did we go to CC's?
I don't know. We'll have to think about what we did last year offline.
Right.
But yeah. Okay. So chill weekend.
Mm-hmm. How was yours?
Chill weekend. I feel like I had a pretty chill weekend as well. I can't remember what I did on Saturday. I got to start taking some ginkgo because y'all, my brain. Although you know what I have been doing.
What?
I'm trying to drink 2 cups of matcha a day.
What does matcha do?
It's good.
I love matcha, but I didn't.
It's good for like your brain health, brain function. I think it has a lot of antioxidants. Good for your cardiovascular health. So it's just overall really good for your body. So she's trying to incorporate because I have terrible fucking memory and I do not want to end up with dementia. Okay.
Preventative measures.
I got to get on it.
Girl.
Period. I got to get on it now because nigga, the way my brain be working. I need
to because dementia runs in my family.
It's honestly common. It's common
in the black family.
Not in the black. And yeah, it's widespread.
I can see why because I mean the way our brains work for all these years and all the shit that be going on, and it's like once you reach the end of the road, it's like truth is I'm tired.
Yeah.
That's what our brain says. Truth is I'm tired, and it just fuck it all.
And I need to get more lion's mane. Remember when I had that life cycle lion's mane?
Oh,
the mushroom. When I bought that kit, of
right,
that
like
shit.
a trial size.
No, it was just it wasn't a trial size, but it was like a
family,
not a family pack, Brittany, but like a
variety pack.
A variety pack. That's what it was.
Right.
And I wore that lion's mane out, baby. I was like a cowgirl. Okay, I wore that lion's mane out. The lion's mane and the cordyceps. I had a lot.
I need to get some shit. I definitely need to take a look at what new supplements I want to implement in my life. Switch some things up.
Yeah.
See what I need to incorporate. I have been doing the athletic greens.
I feel like it gives you energy.
It does.
Do you feel like
it has a little green tea in it?
Okay, because I took mine this morning and I'm like, awake, girl.
Yeah,
she's awake.
It's full of goodies.
Yeah,
75 minerals. It has probiotic.
It's good.
Whole food source ingredients. It has some good shit in it. So, I mean, I'm starting there. Vitamin
if y'all haven't listened to the ad for Athletic Greens, if you're just skipping by it, use the code, get it. Mm-hmm. We've been taking it. We trust it. It's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I need to get more lion's mane is what I was basically saying.
So lion's mane helps with like cognitive
brain function, clarity. Yeah, like even relaxing, stabilizing your mood. It's just really good overall.
Let me get me some lion's mane.
Yeah, it's good. I've been like doing.
Does
like
it have
some
a taste?
Biohacking. No. You can put it in anything. I usually put it in my lime water.
What is biohacking?
Biohacking is essentially adding things to your diet to help your cell function on whatever level.
Okay.
So mushrooms have been used for ages, lifetimes, damn near. Mm-hmm. And basically I've been using different mushrooms for different reasons. Like I said, the cordyceps, turkey tail, which is good for the gut. Reishi, which is good for relaxation. I told you I was having some anxiety last night. So, I mean, not last night, the night before last. So, last night I had my tea. I made some peppermint tea and I just put a couple of drops of reishi in it so I could just relax. And it really helps. I don't know if it's a placebo. I don't think it's a placebo. I really can feel the difference. Let me know what y'all's experience with mushrooms, biohacking, things like that. Because that I'm not scared of. That I'm not scared to do. I'm scared to put stuff on my skin.
But you're not scared to ingest.
I'm not scared to ingest and like try things that I feel like could be really good for my overall like internal wellness. So I've been doing little things here and there, and I'm trying to get better, honestly, with sharing online on my Instagram. So let me know if y'all
You love
notice.
a girl who shares the gems.
Let me know if you guys
gems
notice.
And jewels.
So yeah.
Let me know if you saw.
Let me know if you saw. And then on Sunday, I don't know what I did Saturday. Like I said, I can't fucking recall. But then on Sunday, I kept it low key. Took myself to the range so I can get a little gun practice. I don't give a fuck what your views are on guns. I'll tell y'all that all the time.
The disclaimer.
That I don't care. Please don't. I don't have a small child in my house. I'm very safe. It's for my protection. Because if somebody run up on me, they gonna get done up. And that's just prude. And I really don't want to take it there, but I need to
run up and get done up.
Yeah, I just need to have the measures in place in case somebody want to come in my shit acting crazy. Oh, it's two crazy motherfuckers in here. That's
you want to come?
Welcome.
And listen, look what you walked into.
Exactly. I would hate for it to go that route, but
hopefully you never have to use it for that.
I hope not.
But what they say stay ready.
So you don't have to get ready. And that's just that. But I do respect everybody's views. I just don't want to hear yours if they are against mine.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll just respect everybody's feelings. So we did that, and then that's it. Prepared for I know what I did on Saturday. We celebrated our good friend. We celebrated our good friend Lauren, Spice Sugar. It was her birthday. We had a great time. Lauren always curates
such a good girls' night.
the most beautiful gatherings for her close friends. So that's what I did, because I was thinking, what the fuck did I do? I was drunk.
Right. We went to earlier in the day. I went to the Grove, and then that. I love the Grove.
Not really drunk, but the sour sop and tequila had
you got lit.
And the thing is, honestly, truly, I have not been drinking alcohol over the past like couple weeks, so that really took me out. I was like,
yeah,
it was
Germany was
too.
Like looking like she wasn't fully coherent.
I'm like,
girl,
damn.
are you here? Are you there?
I actually was there.
Do I need to hit a spoon in a teacup, bitch? Come on.
I went right home, y'all, and went to sleep. That's how I didn't have no time to do nothing. I said, I gotta go to bed. I gotta wear it.
I got up out of that Skims. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, girls. I got a Skim set. Yeah. I don't want to hear shit either if you don't agree with Skims.
Oh, is there controversy around Skims?
People are like, I'm not supporting the Kardashians.
Oh, okay.
Listen, the shit fits well on body. So, anywho, I got a Skim set. And, I'm a petite mommy. And when I saw XX small, I'm like, wow, perfect. Something for me, for the girls. So, I got an XX small set. When I tell you Skims was skins that night, bitch, I was like, I had a bodysuit in the boxer brief short. The fucking thong piece of the bodysuit was scratching. It was tearing my ass up. I couldn't wait to take that off. I didn't want to say, you've served your purpose, bitch. I wore you out. I had to throw that immediately into the wash. I'm like, bitch, Skims was wore down. I don't know how many wears I'm going to get out of it. And probably it's not cheap.
Yeah.
So I said all that to say I would not be in an XX small anymore. I'm just going to do an XS.
Yeah. XS is XS her. XS her.
XS me.
So that was Saturday. Great time. Lauren, if you're listening, happy birthday again.
Yes.
Love you, girl. So yeah.
So that was our weekend.
That was our weekend.
Business as usual over here on the Black Girl Bravado. We appreciate you all sending your ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts, because that's where the majority of you listen, 90%. The Spotify mommies are coming through. We were at like 110.
Oh shit! I forgot. Okay, beautiful. Thank y'all so much.
Spotify mommies are coming through, and we have a new gang, YouTube mommies. YouTube mommies. So that's where the review of the week is coming from this week. It comes from Abigail. I used to have a best friend named Abigail in the 5th grade.
Not no more.
Used.
Yeah.
She was a Filipina. She is.
A Panay girl.
I wonder what she's doing with her life. She was a little hot.
Maybe you should look her up. Try to find her.
I don't even remember her last name.
Oh,
But anyway,
some best friend.
Abigail, if you're listening, hey. So this Abigail says, love y'all. I've been listening to this podcast for 3 to 4 years now. I don't even know. Time flies when you're having fun. Y'all have helped me so much in my healing and self-love journey, and for that, I'll forever be grateful. Also, can we do a homegirl book club? I just finished The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and girl, you're gonna love it. We're so excited to dive in. Multiple of you girls said that y'all have read that book.
Yeah.
So it's in my Amazon cart being purchased.
I wonder, wait, when did we bring that up?
Last week.
Last week. Okay, yeah, totally down. We're getting it this
coupled with
week.
Addicted. But let's just do one at a time.
Yeah, we're doing 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo right now. If y'all are interested, let us know and we can talk about it.
Yeah, it'll be an unofficial book club because we tried to do the book club thing and
it's stressful. It's stressful. I'm reading all the fucking chapters in 2 nights like I'm got school.
It adds stress for us. So right now it'll just be unofficial. We'll tell you what we're reading. If you want to read, go ahead. If you've already read it, let us know what you think, and that'll be that.
That's the club. We got to do it. It's called Honoring Self. It's called Honoring Self.
That's the club.
Yeah. So
thank you, Abigail.
Thank you, Abigail. Love you so much. Thank you for joining us over on YouTube and leaving such sweet words. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Patreon. If y'all don't know, where have you been? You're living under a rock. Join us over on Patreon, where we have exclusive content, bonus episodes, just everything that you love over here times more over there. We just did our tell-all episode where we answered a bunch of questions about ourselves. So if you are interested in just learning more about the girls, get over there and join us at the bestie level.
The bestie level.
Yeah, we also have ad-free episodes, which I know some of you all, that's important to you. If it's really important to you, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
And get over there.
Put your money where your mouth is, because there's no way we're not getting
coin
some way, somehow. The coin has to come either from the back end or the front end. You get to decide which end you want it to come from, but the coin got to come.
It's coming. We can never not go back to no ads on this platform.
Right.
Our lives depend on it.
They do.
Trying to fucking kill me. Take these ads away, okay?
They're trying to kill us.
Trying to kill us. So, who are our patrons this week?
Our patrons this week are Nia.
Hey, Nia.
Sierra. Devin.
Hey, Devin. Welcome.
I am Chaz Bree. That's what the name said.
Can I see it?
I am Chaz Bree. It was like a username.
Okay, welcome. I am Chaz Bree.
And Naja.
Hey, Naja. Welcome, y'all. Really appreciate y'all joining us over on Patreon.
Yes,
it means more to us than you know.
Yeah, they do.
Literally, it means more to us than you know.
So, moving on.
So, last week's episode, we talked about excellence over perfection, pursuing excellence over perfection. We really, in this beginning of the year, this month of January, we're really trying to refocus, re-strategize, shift our perspective on how we obtain goals, how we think about achieving milestones, and what it looks like overall to progress in life. So when we're seeking to obtain new goals and things like that, we have to really make sure that we are keeping in the forefront of our mind that we want to do everything in excellence, and that perfection just doesn't live here anymore.
It does not.
Take that stress off yourself. Don't even carry the burden of perfection, because you don't need to. You don't have to. We're
dropping off our bricks.
Lay the burdens down, baby.
Laying them down.
Lay them down. So if you haven't listened to that episode, make sure you tap in. It was a goodie. Yeah.
Okay, so this week we are keeping the ball rolling in this new year, addressing some of the things that we need to make sure we're operating as our best selves. And we are talking about rejection today. Rejection sensitivity, because I think just as humans, some of us may feel some kind of way when we're rejected, right? Like, it doesn't feel the best being fucking rejected.
Yeah.
But some of us others, we are really sensitive to rejection. Like, it might knock us down, might take us a little longer to get back up when faced with rejection. So we're going to be talking specifically about that. But I mean, I can just say for myself that I don't like rejection. It's not my thing.
It's so hard to deal with.
So hard.
Like, those people are like, get knocked back down, get back up again. It's so hard. I'll be down there looking up. Like,
was I just
rejected? It'll never be good for me.
Fuck that.
It'll never work.
No.
It'll never work. It's troublesome on the mental.
It is.
It's already hard for me because I'm sensitive in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, oh, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, like, do you mean what you don't like? Am I not good enough?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is there something that I'm doing wrong? I mean, because that's how it feels. Although there's multiple reasons why people get rejected. Maybe it's not a good time. Maybe you're not a good fit. I don't give a fuck sometimes. I'm just like, I don't care. The point is, I have been rejected.
Rejected. It's not a good feeling. And if you are somebody who maybe feels like you're sensitive to rejection, or just like having your own feelings about being rejected, some of those symptoms may come up as like being easily embarrassed. Like, wow, I am very easily embarrassed. Easily.
You are.
Easily. It could be like the smallest thing. I'm like, oh my God, my hair, I was sweating a little bit back there. Like, it'll be like something small, like, like a little food in tooth. A little, nobody wants a boogie, but
oh my God, did you see this meme that says every time I get home, I look in my mirror to see how stupid I looked? How was everybody looking at me? How did I look to everybody else? I'd be like, was I looking cute? Please don't let a booger be in my nose.
The booger in nose is the fucking worst. I used to carry a mirror with me at school, in high school, which I feel like you're even more sensitive to.
Yeah, because people will read you down.
Yeah, to feel. But I would keep a mirror so that I could literally check my face like multiple times a day.
Fuck.
Like before I go out to class, after I eat, like just looking at my face, like, oh wow, is there anything there? Because if I have a booger, I need to be able to address it
before somebody else addresses it.
And then slowly I grew out of that. Right. Needed to constantly check my face, constantly make sure everything is intact, where I don't like have that issue anymore.
Yeah, I definitely do not like being embarrassed. I don't know if I'm easily embarrassed. I
don't feel like you are.
Yeah. You're
a Teflon bitch. This one.
Not Teflon. The Teflon Don.
I feel like you're pretty strong.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like you really are. Like you are.
Really are.
No, she is. Like luckily somebody is for us, because I would be like, Brittany, we fucked up there.
Running off with the tail tucked.
Yeah. Also, if you're sensitive to rejection, maybe you fear social situations or social settings, right? It's like you don't even want to get to know nobody new because you're so afraid of them not liking the person that you are.
Yeah, feeling stressed or like anxious, like, oh my God, I'm going into a new setting, not knowing how the fuck it's going to turn out. Like, are they going to like me?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a vibe, a fit?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you feel that?
I prefer to go with somebody. I'm like, let's go together, hand in hand. But for the most part, nah. I think I'm just nervous, anxious, like a little nervous and anxious. And that's just generally like a baseline of kind of like a little fearful of doing new things. But not necessarily social settings. I'm not afraid that people are going to reject me personally, because what's not to love?
What the fuck?
What's not to love? What about you?
No, in social settings, like, I feel fairly confident in social settings. Like, I'm really good at making, like, new friends, and I feel like I can hold my own when I get into the social settings.
Yeah.
But I guess there might be, like, some small bits of anxiety sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just like getting in there and getting the flow.
Like, I know that I can navigate. I can move in a room full of vultures. But it's like, you just gotta. It's
like the initial get in, especially when it's not like your shit.
It's not my shit. And because I know some people think I'm really extroverted, I'm not hella extroverted. Like, I don't come in yelling like, hey, what it do? Moving, work in the room or anything.
It's a slow build up, honestly.
It's a slow build up, getting comfortable, like, finding my people, my person, whatever it is, and like going that way. So just feeling like, I hope it's somebody in here that I can vibe with.
Yes, that'd be the vibe.
That I can vibe with.
That's honestly what it is. Like, it's never like,
because I think the rejection part, fear of rejection part, will be like, if everybody's already clicked up in this bitch.
Yeah.
And then I have to kind of fucking finesse my way.
I hate that.
I don't like that part. Because it's like, when people are already ganging, it's harder. So I'm usually somebody, is there a standalone mommy, two mommies or something That I can,
No, I don't even like doing that.
I'm saying that I can, like, go into.
The thing personally, I love to either do things that are completely individual, like right, like going to a yoga class, a
Mhm.
Pilates class, versus something where it's going to be a collaborative team effort. Like, bitch, don't team me. If I didn't come in with my member, I don't want to team. I don't want to do a team thing. I fucking hate that. I hate it. I like going in and we already know what the vibe is. Either I'm here, shavasana by myself or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, class is a good way.
That's
But
easy.
that is a good way because it's standalone. There's no pressure to link up with someone. So if you do, it's like it's just an extra added bonus,
Right,
but you
yeah.
don't have to in order to do what you need to do.
And usually you start to link up after you've gone multiple times. And it's
Right.
like, oh, I see you come consistently. There must be a commonality. What's up? How are you? Then we start ganging. That's a cute feeling too. When you do something all the time and you start building a little rapport with people. It's like, hey girl. I
Yeah.
love that feeling. I love that.
Yeah. You're like, we're family.
Yeah.
Those who are like rejection sensitive may have low self-esteem.
Mhm.
Like sometimes the rejection sensitivity comes from like childhood, right? Like maybe you felt like you were really rejected or ignored. Like there's an attachment theory. There's some connection with attachment theory with the way we were brought up and raised. Determines how we like view ourselves and the way we operate in the world. So look into that. But if you have a low self-esteem because of like a lot of rejection that has happened, or maybe just having a low self-esteem in general, that can cause you to be really sensitive to rejection. Like, fuck, I'm already not hella confident in myself.
Girl.
And now I have to possibly be rejected to affirm how I already feel. Like, no, I need to be affirmed.
Yeah, it's too much.
It can be tough.
It is. It's hard. It's hard. I'm luckily that ain't my story.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, her esteem is high. Her esteem is high.
Esteem is high, but there are times where it dips when you get rejected.
Yeah, of course.
For sure, it's like,
yeah,
I'm not the bitch that I thought I was.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not. I didn't bring it how I thought I brought it, or because basically it's saying like it's not a fit. It's not good. It's not good enough.
Yeah,
that's how it feels.
I mean, yeah.
Times when you get rejected, like it's not giving.
It's not giving. It's terrible. Also, you might struggle with rejection sensitivity, and it might show itself by you being extremely hurt or angry by even the smallest things. I lean more on the side of hurt. I lean more on the side. I don't go burst out into like a random fucking fit of rage or like, I can't believe. I'm not that, but I will persevere over small things in general. Like I'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. Can you believe that? It'll be that vibe. I need to consistently talk about it because a bitch is hurt. Deep down, it has roots of hurt.
This is a problem area for me too. Like, because I don't want to be rejected, right? I'm like, approval's needed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, Jeremy and I can have like a call or a meeting with somebody for an opportunity, and I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, do you think they liked us? Did we do what we need? Because we weren't we weren't as bubbly, or I don't know if they were able to really see the vibe, because I'm already anticipating, please don't reject us.
Yeah.
Please like us for said opportunity.
Yeah.
So it could be something very small, and I'm like, we didn't really like laugh much, or we didn't really.
Yeah, she'll be like, they didn't like us. I'm like, damn, I think maybe it just wasn't a fit.
And then an email would come by, and I'm like,
I said they did like us. I'm like, you
relief,
see,
we didn't get rejected.
they liked us.
Yeah.
They liked us.
But I mean, knowing that, like, I shouldn't put so much stock on if we get the opportunity or not based on if they liked us.
No, you cannot.
Right.
Because there's going to be so many opportunities that come and they go where it's like, you guys are a perfect fit, and then it's like, maybe not. But it doesn't reflect on who we are, what we bring to the table, our value. It's just like, nigga, you win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. Okay? That's just it. And that's it. Period. That's it. Nigga, you want to tussle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about some things that trigger rejection sensitivity.
Yeah.
Flat out rejection.
Yeah. Bitch didn't include me.
Yeah. Feeling like you've been consistently rejected can cause you to just become hypersensitive to this shit. Like, I feel like I've been dealt a bad hand of cards. I feel like rejection is always on my doorstep for whatever reason. That can just cause you to be hella sensitive to it.
It's giving, follow me wherever I go. I feel like I know.
Why am I never being picked? Why,
Yeah.
Why do things never work out for me?
And then it turns into a woe is me, and I cannot stand that.
I know.
I feel like I know a few people who might struggle with maybe not always being accepted, and as a result, they are annoying.
There's so many things like that I'm realizing that I guess you don't have to be rejected if you don't want to. There's something that's inevitable, but I'm thinking about like just being a child and
Accepted.
growing up. There's so many things that we do that make us face possible rejection, like trying out to be a cheerleader,
Mm-hmm.
trying out to be on a football team or whatever, trying out to be in a club, running
And
for.
maybe the more you do those things, the better you get at dealing with rejection. Like if you're a person who goes out for stuff and it's just like, I'm just doing it because I want to do it. It's really a mindset thing.
Mm-hmm.
The more you do something, the more you flex the muscle of being put in a position to put yourself out there where somebody has to choose you, or maybe it's not the right opportunity. You probably build up more resiliency.
Mm-hmm.
I was not that person because no, girl, what? Hell no.
You
I
were a
won't do shit.
cheerleader?
Nigga, I won't do shit because of it. I will be like, I actually am not doing shit. There's nothing being done.
Just to stay in the safe zone.
Just so I can stay in the safe zone so I don't have to avoid putting myself out there, speaking in front of a crowd. No matter what it is, I'll be like, I don't want to do it. I don't even know how we do this, y'all, to be completely honest.
Right.
Probably because it's just us and a camera and a
Maybe.
mic. But anything that would cause me to be like the focal point of attention where I have to put myself out there and there's a possibility somebody might not like it. Thankfully, y'all don't say no nasty shit and we don't have to deal with no bullshit.
It's crazy that I'm sensitive to rejection. And you know what? I'm learning in therapy. Sometimes when I think I'm something, she be like, no.
Oh, what'd she say?
Like, she'll be like, actually, you're this. And I'm like, oh. Like I said that I have an anxious attachment style. And she said, actually, you're avoidant. And I'm like, bitch, I've been saying I'm anxious. I've been telling the girls that I'm anxious. And I've been thinking that I'm anxious. And then when she gives examples, I'm like, what the fuck?
So you feel like you resonate with that, or like she's like helping you?
I don't know. Sometimes I'd be like, this is probably a problem. Sometimes I'd be like, do I know more than you?
Yeah.
Since I've done so much reading and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anywho.
We're going to go a few more sessions and see.
Right. But anywho, what I was saying was, it's kind of funny, or I guess interesting, that I feel rejection sensitive, or I don't like rejection when I always put myself out there. Mm-hmm. Like to be the center of attention. I think it's the Leo rising in me. Like in middle school, I definitely was like being in all the little, being on the dance team, doing the assemblies, and I wanted to be front and center, dancing hella hard and shit.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, and like drama class, like just doing stuff, like volunteering, like I'll do it. Like
I love to play the background. Mm-hmm. I really do. I love to, like when it's like a group in like type of thing. My natural energy is big, it's loud, and that's just my natural personality. But when it comes to something like that, I'm background with it, baby. I'll let the Leo risings take the front and center, okay?
Yeah, it pops in and out.
And my Cancer rising will be.
It pops in and out, but I vividly remember like things like that. I'm like, I want to be a part of it. Like there was one assembly that I wasn't involved in, and I saw the girls dancing, and I said, I will be a part of the next assembly. No. And I went and made friends with those girls. I'm like, and we danced to Take It to the House.
Oh yeah, I've done a few things, but it has to be like group based where everybody's collective together. But otherwise, no. And honestly, like when I did cheer in college, I like made job tryout too with me. I was like, I can't
doing it alone.
Fuck no. I was like, come on, let's do it. And she's like, all right, fine. And then I think I did it 1 year without her, but I was already on the team, so it was a little different. But yeah. Anyways.
And then you went for a sorority. That's like putting yourself out there.
I did.
Because I mean, people have to like you and be like,
and that is a tough
people
process.
have to like you and be like, we want her in.
That's a tough process.
Now it may be easier for the girls.
Yeah. But these girls, it wasn't. But what I will say is, I'm never concerned if people are going to like me. I know that I have likability. Mm-hmm. I know that I know that I have like a fun energy to be around. And usually when people get to know me, it's like, I want to fuck with her. That's not it. It's just actually the process of like, see, you like me, mm-hmm. It's like so fucking nerve wracking. Something else that might trigger your rejection sensitivity is criticism from a loved one, from people you don't know, small, big, it don't matter, baby, being critiqued. Anybody.
Yeah.
We don't like being critiqued over here. Healthy criticism is fine, but I don't want your nasty words.
Yeah. And sometimes, even if it is healthy, sometimes when I first get it, I'd be like,
Yeah, I have a wall up.
you're saying something that's like can be viewed as negative of me.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? Sometimes I'm just like,
Sometimes I'd be like, you don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, or just be so caught off guard and off put by it where I'm just like kind of a little shut down.
Yeah.
Until I go into my higher self and I'm like, okay, maybe this is something
I can receive.
Right.
It's really hard for me to accept
criticism.
Mm-hmm. I'll be like,
because it feels like a rejection. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're rejecting me and saying that I'm not good enough.
Yeah, I'll be like, but we did it like this. But on the other hand, nigga, like it was supposed to be black, but it's gray. We were close. I'm like that. I'd be like, I don't like that. Don't say nothing mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want everything to be nice. Sweet, please.
Yeah, like
sweet me.
Singing of praises.
Yeah.
Singing of praises.
Will you affirm me?
Yeah, when the criticism comes, I'd be like,
nigga, you have a critique?
The fuck?
Yeah.
Another way you may be, another thing that may trigger your rejection sensitivity is if people are teasing.
Bitch, don't tease.
Touch me, tease me.
Don't tease.
Teasing, even if it's in a joking manner. Sometimes it's like, that shit wasn't funny. Like, the can't take a joke.
Yeah, I don't like it. Don't play with me.
Don't play with her.
Don't play with me.
Don't play with her.
She is not that girl. I'm not one of them.
Because sometimes there be a little truth in jokes where it's like, you got to really be good with your jokes and teasing and shit. Because I'm like,
I don't like it. I don't like a tease in a friendship. I don't like that kind of energy in a relationship. I've dealt with that before and I don't like it.
It felt like sneak dissing.
Not sneak dissing. I don't like.
Because there are those friendships where it's like people be teasing and joking and it's like you spilling hella tea, dog. I never liked those kind of friendships.
When I say like I meant like in relationships, not in friendships. I've never dealt with it in a friendship, but in relationships, I've dealt with the teasing and I don't like it.
What was a tease?
It's just be like little stuff. Like, like people be like, oh, okay. Like for instance, ladies, you know the vibe when you haven't got your lip threaded. Okay. And we all have been here. If you are a lady who grooms the mustache. Now, like a ex-boyfriend of mine used to be like, oh, you need to get your lip done. It's giving. He didn't say it's giving, but I'm just going to say it's giving for lack of better words. It's giving peach fuzz bud. He would be calling me peach fuzz bud. And I'm like, nigga. And then like when people be busting you out in front of other people, like save your jokes, nigga. That is immature to me. I feel like it's pretty immature when a man rags on his woman. That's giving like, what? How old are you? What are we in the 5th grade, boy? You don't have better language to communicate with me? To tell me I'm the woman you adore, nigga? I don't want to be joked with. It's not. You see, I'm triggered by it. I don't like it. No.
You don't like it at all.
At all. It's not funny to me. I'm not going to laugh. Fuck you. Don't tell me when I should be getting my lip threaded. No. I know what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. I go on a schedule. Like, period.
That would really have me like.
And then you be insecure about it. Like, oh, fuck, can he see my little whiskers? Ugh. I hate it. And my sister used to tease me when we were younger.
What is that? Just
fuck you, Wook. This goes out to you, Wook. Fuck you, Wook. She did. I'm like, I'm about to cry because not tears of sadness.
I'm like, damn, she must have really been on your head. No. Fuck the fuck.
No, tears from like laughing and stuff. No, but niggas used to, of course, my family's brown skin.
Oh yeah, she called you white girl.
Yes, and I used to be like, nigga, I'm not white.
You're nowhere near white.
It killed me though when we was younger. It's just like, the whole colorism vibe. I'm pretty sure it's just like she probably was having her own experience as a brown skin girl. Right. So it's just
I'm sure she was in the battlefield. I feel your pain. Look, I know the field you were on.
Yeah, so it's just that vibe. But I hated that. I'm like, don't call me that. Do not tease me. I don't think it's funny. I can't take a joke when it comes to skin tone and shit like that. I don't even want to play about it. No. It's giving no.
Yeah, I can't take a joke when people call me saying something about my body.
Yeah,
it's no longer a fucking joke when you're talking about.
I don't.
Do you eat? Damn, you like no.
It's not funny. It's not funny because you just don't know what you're really toying with.
Right.
It's not cute. Also.
Shit.
Also, consistently having like negative talk about yourself.
Self-talk.
The negative self-talk. We have to check that. Like thinking thoughts about yourself like, I know they're not going to like me. They're not going to like me. I don't even want to go because they're not going to like me. Or like just thinking badly about yourself. that makes it even harder for you to exist in the world when it comes time for you to interact with other people.
Right.
Like rejection from people it's just what it is. But we have to accept ourselves and be honest with ourselves and be gentle with ourselves so that we can deal with the rejection that comes from other people. Like when we were just mentioning, when we get a call, when we take a meeting with somebody and it don't work, because we're already kind, gentle with ourselves, because we already know our own self-worth, it won't affect the way we move in the next situation.
Right.
It's not going to be like, see, nobody never like us.
Right.
We never get the opportunities. We're not
Right.
getting what the other girls are getting. It's just like, okay, it's not a fit. Nigga, no
It's
tea.
just not a fit. It's not the beating itself up like, I knew it.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's like, all right, we could take it in stride. We could take that on the chin. Move forward.
Yeah. So some common ways that like people react, that we react to rejection, are like overreacting, or like we said earlier, getting very angry when you get rejected. That's a sign that you might be a little bit more sensitive to rejection. Like a complete overreaction, like I just said, like, I knew it. I knew I was gonna get rejected. I never get shit.
Yeah.
Nobody ever accepts me. That type of energy.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be mindful of that.
Hopefully you ain't battling like that, the anger.
Yeah.
Anytime you're having deep anger and like real rage,
it's a deep-rooted issue.
Talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Talk to somebody. You don't want to go out sad.
And this is something that definitely can be addressed through psychotherapy, because for some of us, it really is a deep-rooted issue that you have to talk to a professional. This podcast ain't gonna be enough.
This is just a drop in the bucket, baby.
Yeah.
Not being able to move forward, being stuck, can't get over it, talking about it, not being able to pivot. All of those are signs that you might be dealing with a little rejection sensitivity.
Also being like
reactions rather
hyper independent. Like, I'm gonna do this by myself because I don't want to ask nobody. They not gonna be willing to come through and help me.
It's giving her me. That's me, and not being able to get. Sometimes I'll be fixated on shit.
Yeah, I don't want to set myself up for disappointment.
Like,
I've been like that in the past. Like, I'm gonna just do it myself because I don't want to give anybody the opportunity to reject me.
For real.
Like, I got it.
Yeah, for real.
Leaning in and leaning on myself and hurting myself.
So this one is definitely my reaction.
What?
Acting like it doesn't bother me.
Oh yeah, this has your name.
I'm the queen of I don't give a fuck.
This has your name written all over. She'll be like, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Pardon me, y'all.
I don't give a damn.
I do. I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I don't care. Fuck them.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll be doing. I don't give a fuck. Just because I don't want to even show my real reaction or my real response, which is probably I'm hurt.
I'm hurt by this.
I'm hurt. Y'all, when somebody broke up with me for the first time.
Ooh, that's the ultimate rejection.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. I said, okay, well, fuck it then. Fuck
right.
it, nigga. I was 2 feet out the door anyway. I was already about to leave.
Yeah, I mean, I was
already out of here. Nigga, I don't even give a fuck. But really, I was hurt. I was like, wow, me? I've never been broken up with. But my defense mechanism, my wall that I put up is like, who cares?
Right.
I'm on to the next. And really deep down, I'll be thinking about the shit over and over. I'm like, but
what could I have done differently?
And I'll be talking to my closest friends on the back end. Like, girl, you really are not over it.
Yeah.
You're really not.
Nothing like being broken up with.
No, hell no. That's the worst shit.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, what'd I do to you?
Enough to break up with?
I be doing the breaking.
Yeah, like I did enough to really be like, you're done.
Because men don't be breaking up with women hella
It
much.
usually be us be the ones doing the breaking up.
He said, I'm taking role reversal, nigga, gender neutral.
You know, I know if I got broken up with, I would be like, and you know, sometimes I think to prevent rejection, I try to get ahead of it.
Oh.
Like, I'll break up with your ass first because I won't be on the other end. I won't be caught on the other end.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's toxic or not.
It's giving toxic trait.
Yeah. So here's some signs of rejection sensitivity. People pleasing. Sometimes we people please so that we can earn their acceptance, going above and beyond. These are the people that are doing way more than they need to do sometimes. Like, I was reading an article and it was talking about, you know, people that you're like, you didn't have to do this. It goes beyond being kind, where it's like kind of, okay, you're buying these gifts, you're paying for everything so that you can gain acceptance from these people because you're so fearful of rejection. You usually have deep-rooted attachment issues. Yeah,
trauma from
with
childhood.
Rejection. And it's like, you know, the people that are like, she buy all her friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
And
might
it's
be some
really
rejection
sad.
sensitivity.
It's really sad. It's really sad.
Hmm.
Another sign is perfectionism, right? You're trying to excel and do everything well so that there's not even a chance that you can be rejected. It's like, nigga, I did my best. I'm overachieving in this area so that, nigga, it has a bow on it.
Right.
There's not even going to be a way for somebody to say, it's not good enough. Because it's done to perfection, which we already talked last week. There's no way to be perfect.
There's no way.
There's no way. But that's a sign.
Yeah. And then just avoidance, like avoiding putting yourself out there, like we mentioned earlier, avoiding trying new things or experiences because you don't even want to deal with it. It's like, I'm Ray Charles to everything. I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm trying
I
to
don't
get
wanna-
over that. I'm trying to get over that.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get over that, honestly, truly. And I think I've been doing that by like sharing stuff. All right. Sometimes I go,
You've been doing a good job.
thank you. Thank you. Because sometimes I struggle with that, like, that whole, like, is this good enough? Is this worth sharing? Is somebody going to not view my opinion or like my thoughts about this? And then it's like, that's how you feel. And that's why I have to be like, it's my life.
There was a meme that said, me deleting something I posted 2 seconds later after my other personalities reviewed it.
Yeah. That's me.
Like, actually, that personality liked it, but we don't like it.
That is me. And honestly, I will take something and not even put it up. My personality be like, don't do it.
Right.
I literally have like
something on your shoulder.
Period. Somebody who's like, do it. Live a little.
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, actually, we're going to go back. Shut the door. Lock it.
We're done.
It's sick.
So let's talk about ways we can
Triumph.
ways that we can handle rejection sensitivity, deal with the shit.
Yeah.
The number one is if it's really deep, to get some help,
Talk
some
to
professional
someone.
help. Yeah. But for the other girls, pinpoint your trauma. So like we said, whether it's something that's severe that happened, maybe something not so severe, it be the small things that build up that really
For sure.
be wrecking us for the long haul. So we have to do some work, some unpacking, some reparenting to try to identify, where does this come from? Why am I so fearful of rejection?
Yeah.
Where does it stem from? I remember my parents never affirmed me, or the kids didn't want to play with me.
Yeah, there's so many things. There's so much inner work. Therapy is important, but I do feel like I be therapizing myself. I really do. Like when I didn't go to therapy last week, I was like, I had to work through some shit, and I was like that, when I had to come to you as a woman. Maybe more on that on the check-in. And I was like, wow, bitch, I just worked through that myself. But yeah, there's so many things that you might be dealing with. Everything really is just a result of our upbringing. All of it is just playing itself out. It's just like materializing in our day-to-day life. So do some inner work.
Yeah, and
learn yourself.
Once we identify, we can start to heal.
Heal. That's what it's about. Healing, getting to the forward.
Our ultimate healing.
Yes. Also, you have to look into yourself to understand yourself, to treat yourself better. Empathy, compassion, being gentle with yourself, being kind with yourself, not rejecting your own self, right? That's really big. Accept yourself, right? So that when we go into the world, it's all good.
Right.
You're not feeling beat down and fucking traumatized when somebody else says, that's not really, it's not giving.
Right.
And it's just like, okay, well, it just didn't give for you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that doesn't knock or change who I am or how I feel about myself.
No. And just work on your self-image so that you feel stronger. If you are rejected, you can handle it.
Right.
All those pieces really play a part. And I think that's something that I'm learning. Like, when I show myself and I'm authentic and I know who I am and I love who I am and I am proud of the person that I am and the things that I do and what I've grown to become, then it really don't even matter.
Right.
What other people feel. I'm just really showing y'all I'm not asking for approval. So it can't even be rejected if you really want to be real with a motherfucker.
Because I've already accepted it.
I've already approved it.
I've already accepted it, put the stamp on it.
I've already given what it's supposed to give. I'm just letting y'all get a little insight. You just watching. And that's it. Views. Drake. What? Yeah.
From the 6.
Yeah.
Lastly, we are going to embrace rejection. I know we done heard that rejection is protection.
Lord,
Sometimes
you love to say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put it on a post-it note. Rejection is protection sometimes. There are things that I've been rejected from and I look back and I'm like, wow.
I ain't even need that.
I'm glad that didn't happen. something better came around, or that just what probably wouldn't have been a fit
And just
in the long
remember,
run.
when one door closes, baby, the window opens too. 10 doors, baby. One door closes, guess what? A million of them just
A
popped
million
open.
more open, so there's no need to try to force some shit back open. Just accept it with grace and go on.
Go on.
So
in conclusion, rejection is a part of life.
it's real.
And we are going to move forward with grace when things don't happen the way we think they're supposed to happen, or when we're not accepted, or when we just experience natural rejection. It's okay. It happens. It's not the end all be all. But we have tools to move forward.
We have tools. We're going to utilize our tools.
Utilize them.
And we're going to be push onward.
And upward.
So
now we're going to pivot a little. It's time to pick up your pen.
We're dropping a gem.
Yes. So, voila. Magique. I know if you're watching on YouTube, then you can see, but if not, we have our Youth to the People super clay purify and clear power mask. Y'all, this is that girl. She's a clay mask. She has niacinamide, kombucha, and BHA. The BHA in this is salicylic acid. This is a really powerful mask that I use as a spot treatment. I know you do as well.
Yes.
And it's great for those pesky little breakouts, those little hormonal acne little spots that'll come maybe around your cycle, or just when your diet is a little funky. This really helps.
Yeah.
She's good for all skin types.
She's that girl.
She's a purifying mask.
I love her. Like, I put her on things at night. I wake up and I'm like, I see improvement.
It's gone.
I see improvement in this area.
And you know we love you to the people products, pro-grade vegan products, meaning you're basically getting what you would get at a salon or a spa or a fucking facialist,
an
esthetician in your bathroom. So
the products do what they need to do. Every product I've tried.
Yeah, same. This is 2 flow ounces. I know I had took a picture of it, and you had taken a picture of it, and somebody was like, I'm glad you showed the size of this, because I thought it was much bigger in Brittany's hands. I'm like, girl, I have man hands. It's hitting different. But it is 2 ounces. It lasts a long time, especially if you're using it as a spot treatment. So it's worth the money. You're getting a lot of bang for buck. And it's just really amazing. Clean.
It's so good.
Vegan.
I'm
effective.
on my second one.
You are?
No, actually, I'm not. I
shit.
just have a second one on deck.
Second loaded up. Yeah. I'm like, shit.
Because I use it as a spot treatment.
Same. I still have a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's giving spot treatment, as y'all can see. It's a gray, really nice clay mask. It's powerful. She's a powerful girl. She's
a powerful girl.
She's a powerful girl. Y'all tap in. Support Youth to the People. We love them.
We do. We love them.
We love them. Get y'all some.
So next week, come back, because we are going to be talking about hedonic adaptation, which is about the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
It's some good information for the girls and the guys. So if you want to come back, you want to hear what we got to say.
Thank y'all so much for listening. Thank you to our sponsors, Audible and Athletic Greens. We told y'all about them.
Yes.
Tap in. If you are a girl who's trying to get into more fiction or reading, use Audible. I think you were mentioning you were probably going to do it on Audible too.
Yeah.
So yeah. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, we're coming for you. Get your Athletic Greens, get your Audible subscriptions, get all of your things, and then come back here next week.
Okay.
Love you.
We'll chat with y'all later. Bye. Bye.